Hi, this is Kris with bestlightroomtraining.com, and tonight we're just going to do a quick tutorial to show you how to go from this photo on the left to a deeper blue sky over on the right and kind of darkening it down around the edges, and maybe 5 or 6 clicks total. So first of all, this is straight out of camera. It's had the workflow base applied, and what else? It's had, I think, plus 40 on highlight recovery, and that's it. So, and that just recovered a little bit of highlights there in the skin and brought that down a little bit. So first of all, we're going to go into, we're in the develop module, and we're going to grab the gradient filter tool, and we're going to open the menu and go into the workflow engine, local adjustment brushes and gradients, and we're going to grab the minus 0.25 gradient. And you can see over here on the left, that's where the sun was. And even though this was, the exposure was ISO 100 f9 at 2/50th of a second, I shoot with Pocket Wizard, so, and Canon, and my maxing speed is 1/250th of a second. So this is still a little bright over here. So I'm just going to drag on a diagonal with that gradient, and that's going to even out that corner a little bit. And just from experience, you'll know whether a minus 0.25 or a minus 0.5 or more is going to be necessary. If you try one and you don't like it, then you can always just make that adjustment pen active again by clicking on it, and then just use the slider over here to change it, or you can Control-Z undo and grab a different gradient filter from the set. So, but I like just that real simple little tool, the minus 0.25. So now that was one click. Now we're going to hit New, and we're going to grab another one. We're going to go to the Gradient Blue Sky Medium, and this has a little bit of color and under exposure, or decrease exposure really. And we're going to kind of pull that on a diagonal because that right side, camera right side of the sky was already darker. So we're going to pull that down and across. Good. And now we're going to go down and grab a minus 0.75. We're going to go from the corner. This is our third click. And fourth click, we're going to go from the other corner. Good. I like that. It darkens down here around his feet, so the focus stays on his face, and a little danger high voltage sign, which is kind of cool for teen boys. And we're going to go up again and grab that gradient minus 0.25. Can't talk here tonight. One more time, and we're going to try just bringing that down over the top. Again, kind of on an angle because that sun in the top left corner. And there we go. So we had a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 clicks with our gradient tools. And let me hit H to hide those pins, and you go from before to after. We had 2 clicks of develop presets over here on the left, and then we had 5 clicks of gradients over here on the right side with the gradient tools that are in the workflow engine version 3.0. The complete set includes these. These are included. You can buy these as a separate purchase. If you don't want to do the complete workflow engine, complete system, you can buy just the beauty brushes and the gradients and retouching tools, all of that stuff for $9.95. So it's a real easy way to work on your images, pull down those skies, and accent around your subject very, very easily. I know we all strive to get things correct straight out of camera. I'm a big proponent of that, but in reality, it doesn't always happen on site when you're in the middle of a session, and sometimes that very best expression is the one where your thumb bumped something, or your finger hit the shutter wheel and change the exposure just slightly, or you were trying out some different choices with your exposure, and then the one where that kid just gives you just the right smile, just the right expression, is the one without the best exposure. So it happens to all of us sometimes, and these are some great tools that make it fast to still get a great image out of that without spending a ton of time with layering and masking and all of those sorts of things. So Once again, this is Kris Gay with bestlightroomtraining.com. Quick tutorial for you. 2 clicks on the presets over here in the develop module with the workflow base and +40 on the highlight recovery, and then 5 clicks in gradients to go from before to after here. So again, before, after, before, and you can see it on the left to the right too. So before, after. So that really focuses the attention right there in the middle of, whoops, didn't mean to do that, do another gradient. Really focuses attention right here in the middle on our subject and that danger high voltage keep out sign. So hopefully you enjoyed the tutorial, and if you have any questions about the workflow engine system or purchasing the gradient and beauty brushes as a separate purchase, they are included in the complete system, but if you just want the gradients and beauty brushes, you can pick those up as well for $9.95. So I appreciate your time and taking a look. If you have any questions, as always, you're welcome to stop by our Facebook page at facebook.com/bestlightroomtraining, or you can contact us at any of the ways listed on the profile pic there at the Facebook page. Thanks a lot, and stop by the store if you want to pick them up, www.bestlightroomtraining.com. Thanks.